Really?
They put the cool 90s kids together. Better watch out, we're gonna be in trouble tonight.
I believe we're live.
You guys can get all connected and everything, or not doing that tonight, or?
She's not even to do that or something, I don't have anything to share.
So you don't have anything to share,
Okay. Well, I just-
We're
just
live
checking.
and streaming, I think.
yeah.
Let me double check though.
I still think it's funny, if we would have lived in the same place, we would have gone to high school together.
Well, that's what I was talking about with the streaming thing.
Yeah.
I need that on my front door. Be nice or leave.
Be nicer, oh,
Open the refrigerator.
be nicer to you. I could just do away with the top part of it, just don't leave.
We have a dog, nobody gets to our front door.
I'll do it.
Amazon sends pictures with raw packages on it, and all there's is teeth inside the gate. Packages outside, there's just teeth in the pictures.
Our postal delivery man, whatever, he was like, I stopped ringing your doorbell because I felt bad that your dogs were getting so upset. So he just leaves the package.
The video server? Okay.
All right, we're live.
All right. Since we're live and everything, we will call the meeting to order. And proceed with pledge of allegiance.
You got the small flag, right? Then I'm bringing the other one.
Regan, you want to lead?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, is there any request for agenda modifications? Hearing none, we'll go to discussion and action items. License renewals, non-renewals, extensions, and non-extensions. And I need a motion to approve, or whatever.
I move that we approve the items under C1 of our packet.
Second that?
Okay, been moved and seconded.
Can I was just gonna make a clarification.
Oh, yeah.
Of, 3 of our individuals on there have been notified. They are on the list as temporary employees. So their non-renewal has nothing to do with their performance or behavior. It has to do with the fact that they're temporary employees. So it doesn't impact anything in their future job applications or seeking, and in fact, if there's positions in the district, they will be considered for positions that we have. So, let's just let you know that that's where we are.
Okay, that was gonna be my question.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Is there any other questions? All those in favor? Motion passes 4-0 with 1 absent. Strategy and discussion, student representative to the board. Aaron, were you gonna?
So I did reach out and did not hear back about the documents, and I'm not sure that any of us have digital copies of the documents.
I have the original one and it was changed the next
Okay.
year, right?
Yes, we did make changes.
But
The second
actually,
year.
I might have it in the board packet information. So I just thought of that. And it could be retyped.
Did you reach out to Christopher?
I did, I didn't hear back from him, which is very rare. It was also the last week of the legislative session, and he works for the legislature, so I'm guessing that may have been a contributing factor, so we can reach out again. Mr. Dunham.
Send the information, I will put it out.
Okay,
I just need, we're at the end of the term, I'm scrambling to finish the term, and do it, I'll start next week or the week after spring break, and we'll be able to get it done pretty quickly. I just need the deeds.
I can get it might make sense to wait until after spring break then, because it is finals week this week, so none of the students are gonna, like, be likely to have time to look at it, correct?
I think first week of April would be the best.
Okay. I will call
You might
Christopher,
just send me an email reminder if it's been break, because that's a long time from now.
and Karen might have a copy of it, so I'll reach out to Karen.
Okay.
And then I think it does bring up a good question of our document management, so that's probably something we need to talk about at one of our work sessions, not on your behalf, but on our side of things, making sure we get you the documents so that you have them. Because we need to give you all the tools to keep us in order. So that's probably something we need to add to whatever work session as a topic.
Okay.
When we create something, making sure that we don't only create it on our own computer where it lives, dies.
Remember what month we would have probably done the vote for the, I'm just looking up in the,
When we were working on the application, it would have been around this time last year. So the application, if it was in a packet, would have been in April or, yeah.
yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm just gonna start searching to see if I can find anything
And that's,
in
you
the
know,
file.
mea culpa, I'm not getting that.
The other, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking the other piece of that was we talked a little bit last time about one representative versus two and, you know, a mentor moving forward or how we wanted to go about that. And we just thought it would be, if we're getting forms together and getting things nailed down, what do we want it to look like?
Absolutely, and I think that there's a lot to be said for having, I don't know, like a title, but having somebody serve for 2 terms, and then in that second year, they are 2 terms being 2 years, and in that second year, they are serving in more of a leadership capacity, and they're training the next person who comes in. It also, I think, is nice to have a backup, because I know you've been giving the student government reports a lot. I'm guessing that the student government, actually I know them, I know they're very busy, and that might be why that's happening that way, but it also would give the student representative an additional opportunity for leadership by doing that the second year. The only thing is that does limit us to applicants only being freshmen, sophomores, and juniors.
Yeah, and I thought that's
Somebody
what,
can't
one of our
miss out.
recommendations was have a senior, so that's, I guess that's something we'll have to talk about and discuss and see what we want to do as a board.
Just having that 2-year requirement, it does eliminate a senior from applying.
I'm not sure I'm in favor of that, just right off the top, I mean, without any discussion on it, but I don't want to limit. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to say, well, we can't have freshmen, you know, just because, and then, you know, we want an upperclassman or something. Kind of leave it open to whoever wants to apply, and, you know, we pick who we think will be the best person, whether it's a senior, or freshman, or whoever in between, so. But then that's something we'll have to discuss as a board to see what we want to do and get a consensus, so.
So is that something that you would like to include in the discussion in April when we meet? Wait,
We have another meeting.
We have another meeting.
Well, maybe we can
Talk
have
about
a
it at the next
discussion
meeting at the end of
next
this
week
month.
at our regular March meeting.
okay.
We may not be able to have any action until, yeah,
Can I
the,
complicate this a little bit
yeah,
Please.
needlessly?
Bring it on.
When we first put this out, it was not limited to students in the high school either.
Oh, yeah.
When we put it out 2 years ago, it was any student from middle school up.
Oh, okay.
Was eligible to apply. And I don't have any feelings about it one way or the other. I just wanted to point out that that was a door that was open the first time we went through this process. And that may not be appropriate, I don't know. I
Okay.
just,
yeah,
but you could conceivably have a middle school and a high school person, you know, or something like that, if you wanted to rotate and have 2, and maybe those middle school people would graduate into the high school role perhaps.
Yeah.
Or something.
I had forgotten about that part of it, so that's, thanks for the reminder. So, but yeah, I think we need to have this as a discussion item, next week on a regular board meeting.
Do you have any luck, Joe, finding forms?
Not yet. You think it would be in here somewhere?
Well, the initial form may have been in February, January, February or something.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going back now in February. I'll keep looking after the meeting, so.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, nobody has any more discussion on this
No, I
topic?
think we'll table it
Okay, we just thought that we'd
next week. No, I appreciate that.
jump on it and,
And like I said, that's on me.
Okay.
I was thinking we were gonna be talking about it at the next week's meeting, so
Well,
that's on me.
I just found it.
You found it?
I found the form that Christopher sent me
Okay.
in an email.
Can you?
And I'm gonna just
Success.
share, I'm just gonna share the doc with Aaron and Susan. And then you guys can do whatever you want.
And Michelle also, please.
And who?
and
Oh,
Michelle.
Sure.
Yeah.
The brain.
I might be able to,
My brain that sits at that table instead of this one sometimes.
I might be able to put it in that Adobe Acrobat washing machine and just updated that.
Okay.
Editable thing.
Okay.
And if not, I can.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I've got
but the
the
washing machine.
version.
All right, since we're done with that, we'll go to the meeting closure E, next meeting item, agenda items, that will be one of them.
That's one of them.
Does anybody have anything else that they want to have on the agenda? Susan, you got anything that you can think of right now?
We covered last time of put it on there, having the minute, so represent from each school, shares them.
we've got, this time, coming up, Eric Beasley and Abby Couture are coming back, and they're bringing Steve Bell with them to talk about what they had talked about with response to instruction and intervention last time, kind of, so where are we and what does it mean? And then I have asked Dee Collins and friends, if she wants, from the high school, to be able to come talk about the other umbrella that the high school is more focused on with multi-tiered systems of support, and that is looking at more of the student attendance, grades, completion information, but it kind of rounds out that package. And so those two groups will be here to be able to share.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else? Well, hearing nothing, we will. Thanks for coming.
I'm going back to work.
We're
At the calves, huh? Calving season.
Got some decent weather coming up for the next 5 days, so.
I hope so, it's been rather
Pretty nasty.
damp out.
It's a
Yeah.
secondary.
What was the number